Diplomatic correspondent Ellie Hochenberg is in Vienna right now. Ellie, good evening. What can I say? An extension and another one and another one and another one. What is happening today and where is it going?
Lucy, May, we're not going to see an agreement being announced on today. The day started really with the highest possible amount of positivity. The logistics teams here ordered the buses that will take the journalists to the venue where the press conference should have been held. The journalists themselves started to plan their first free evening, but as the hours passed by, we realized that we're not going to see the agreement being announced tonight. But it's not necessarily bad news, or at least it's not completely bad news, because we do not hear about outstanding issues under discussions or new subject being under debate. But the teams here are really doing hectic work, going over and over again, reviewing the understandings they have reached by now, going word by word, sentence by sentence, want to make sure that everything will be perfect when they do announce the agreement. And I have to tell you that, we see the foreign ministers coming in and out with this statement here, that statement there, but there's only one true rock star here in Vienna, and this is Iranian Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif, that, every once in a while goes out to the balcony of the yells something to the journalist, really blazing the audience. And tonight he was the one to let us know that we are not expected to see an agreement, and the new reasonable time frame is tomorrow morning. So don't get too disappointed. We're very likely to see everything being finalized in the upcoming hours, not tonight, but tomorrow morning. This is the new goal of the delegations here.
I'm trying to understand, because it seems that everything that we're getting from the press, we're getting from tweets, we're getting from the internet, but actually what is going to happen, what they're going to say, this is not even leaking outside. This is an enigma. Are we probably talking about the same deal or the same, let's say, issues that they were talking before in Lausanne, or we're talking about something completely else, something that is going to change at all, and this is just a matter of technicality?
Well, again, the main focus at the moment now is the technicalities and the details of the agreement, because, as you know, we're talking about approximately 100-page-long agreement, so they really have to review every single bit of it. And we do not see many new issues. We do see the UN arms embargo issue that the negotiating teams here have been dealing with in the last couple of days, an issue that wasn't so substantial in previous months. But as for now, again, a hectic work on reviewing the agreement. But, before we're talking about the signing or the announcement, let's remember, what are we talking about? What is this deal exactly in the next report we've made today? The biggest question of recent days has been when. When will the P5+1 and Tehran might succeed in finalizing an agreement? But exactly what will a deal include? The approximately 100-page-long agreement is, at its core, aimed at limiting Iran's ability to produce nuclear weapons, or at least extend as long as possible the time it would take to do so. According to the political framework reached last April, Iran would curb two-thirds of its uranium enrichment centrifuges, from 19,000 to 6,104 older machines. Tehran would also reduce its stockpile of low-enriched uranium from 7,154 kilograms to only 300 kilograms. The April agreement also stipulated the Islamic Republic will not build any new enrichment facilities for 15 years. The Iraq heavy water reactor, which produces plutonium that can be used as fuel for a nuclear bomb, would be redesigned to no longer produce weapons-grade plutonium, focusing on peaceful research. What Iran would be able to do under the April framework is continue to enrich fuel for commercial nuclear reactors to produce electricity only. When it comes to the scope of international inspections aimed at monitoring the nuclear program, it is believed the teams have agreed on access to Iran's nuclear facilities and scientists, although Iranian leaders are still making harsh statements on this point. Another outstanding issue concerns the demand of world powers that Tehran come clean over its past activity and the possible military dimension of its nuclear program. In exchange for all this, international sanctions on Tehran, which have been suffocating the Iranian economy for years, will be lifted. The discussions have focused on the pace and method of sanctions relief, as well as the potential to snap them back if Iran is found to be violating the agreement. Last, but definitely not least, is the issue of the UN arms embargo and the ban on Iran's ballistic missile program. The Iranian negotiating team, with the support of Russia and China, have been insisting that it be lifted as part of a final deal.